Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the Pacific Northwest in that wonderful little town of Belfair, Washington, Hickville, USA, as I love to call where I live. So welcome to my channel, everybody. This is August 2025's Paper Pumpkin Alternative Video number 25. Yes, my whiteboard needs some help, but we are like this close to being finished with this kit, and I cannot wait to show you what else I've come up with. So I am really trying to come up with some different little projects here, using up bits and pieces of what I have left. So we're just going to jump right into this. This kit is called Farmhouse Florals. You can make 9 cards, 3, 3, and 3, and the envelopes are all the same. On the back here, this QR code would lead you to a video that would show you how to put this kit together as it is designed, as I do not show that. This is a visual of everything in the kit. Down here, it lists those coordinating colors. Now, videos 1 through 5, I do share with you everything that comes in the kit. After that, I can just kind of mosey along like Mr. Hank the Tank. And this one down here would lead you to this set of 9 dies called Circle of Season dies. Guys, I will be honest with you. I didn't get a really good use of these dies with this kit. There just wasn't a really good use for these dies with this kit for me personally. Let me know what and if you used these dies for this kit for. I mean, I did use the circle and a hello on a note card, but other than that, I really didn't get a whole lot of use out of my add-on dies for this particular kit. Now, September's, I'm hoping that will change. September's kit will coordinate with the Autumn Toile suite from the new mini catalog, which I do have the DSP from that and the autumn trees. The stamp sets, we have a double stamp set this month. The stamp sets are much better than the kit itself. So we have this floral one, these 2 little ones, the leaf, the teapot that should have had a die for a great friend. If that had been a die, I think I could have done probably 40 cards with this kit. I'm not kidding you. I would have been die cutting teapots left and right. Always here for you. You're simply the best. Thank you for your constant friendship and listening ear for you. Thank you. The background, this little sprig, just a note, you are loved, to say forever your friend, XOXO. Good friends are hard to find. I'm so glad we found each other, and hello. So with that being said, I've already done one project. These are these little memo books, a set of 3 of them. My Aunt Carol just gave these to me. So I did one with stickers and one with the typewriter, and I put for you. So we're going to grab the hello for the little purse and just a note for the other little typewriter. That's what we're doing today. Everything is cut and prepped. I'm using a combination of stickers, and you will see that here in a second. Let me put that aside. Oh, wait a minute. Before we go any farther. So, as you all know, hopefully, if you have been watching my channel, I also have a Monday and a Saturday series where I concentrate on a particular stamp set, suite, or bundle, and on the rare occasion, a kit. Hint, hint, hint. So, for November's Monday and Saturday series of videos, I will be working with, are you ready? Are you ready for me to reveal it to you? This is out and available. I'm going to be working with the Road to Christmas kit. Yes, I'm not going to share anything else with it. I just opened it and had a look, but this is what I'm going to be working with. And I'm just going to use one kit only. I'm going to bring in other goodies from my stash. Never know what I might bring in. I have some great ideas I've been jotting down, but I'm so excited. So excited. So not only from that, but I have taken 2.5 card bases from this kit. 2.5, because I have half of a card base. I'll stick it on a full card base, but these were just blanks, right? Blank card bases. So I'm not going to sit here and try to figure out. I am going to put these in with this kit because I think they will go really well with this kit. So I'm going to add these to my kit box. and put away for safekeeping. Yes, I'm so excited to even do that. I know that sounds crazy, but I think it is a perfect use for those empty card bases that just are like, why would you give us blank card bases? I don't get it. I don't get it. So let me share with you what I have. So I have these little mini composition books is what they are. And this is what one is going to be. Hopefully that's in camera, right? And I have the little purse strap we can add to that one. And this is the other with the little typewriter. And of course I had to have a sample, and these were just stickers from my stash, my little box of stickers, and I put that one together. So this one, we're going to do this one, and we're going to use these. And I've already done quite a bit of prep work. So this one here and this one here. Now I'm not covering the backs. I was using bits of paper that were left on my desk. And so I'm not getting out extra paper to do this. So shall we get started? We are going to start with the little handbag here, the little pocketbook. And this is 2 7/8. Rather, I can show you this one. This is 2 7/8, 2 7/16 by 4 3/16. Now I count my 16ths 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just easier for me to count them that way. Sorry. This DSP is 2 5/16 by 4. And then I just glued them down, and I already have tear tape on them. And I chose the burgundy one to have the flowers. And I used a corner rounder on the edges. Now I will tell you, even though I cut all of these the same, I did have to hand trim them a little bit, because these books, of course, you know, they are not like perfect. I had to do the measurement as close to it, and then I did have to trim the edges a little bit, like this one here. It could use a little bit more hand trimming around here, so I just did like that. Okay, and I did have to do that a little bit to them. So here we have, I mean, why this little tiny strap has to be so difficult. All right, I'm looking for a tiny little piece here, hopefully, to add to my little purse strap. Right there. By the way, my family and I watched the new Jurassic Park Rebirth or whatever, and Hank could not be quiet. I'm not kidding. He narrated the entire movie for us. Oh, this is just like the first Jurassic Park. The part in the kitchen, that's what this part here. He was so funny. We were like cracking up. We were like, Hank, we'd like to watch the movie. We know these movies very well, Hank. Well, this part right here, this is like the Velociraptor part when it was in the kitchen looking for that girl, and see how she's hiding here. In this part, that's just like they were hiding in. He was just comical. Cracks us up. And you couldn't say anything to him because he was on a roll. And then Hank, this is going to really make you guys laugh. Hank likes to watch movies with the captions on them, the closed captions. Russell absolutely irritates the daylights out of my hubby. So they had a little struggle with the remote control there. So I thought we could lay this one down here. And this, we are going to probably put a rhinestone or something in there. And this one is going to say hello. And we are going to stamp this in Secret C. And I'm just going to stamp on the little book for my stamp and pierce mat. So there's how quick and easy that is. We're going to glue this down. I've been using this bottle of Tombow, and look how icky that gets. This is why I don't like using Tombow. but now it is a nemesis to me, and my OCD says use the bottle till it is all gone. And yes, the struggle for me sometimes is real, and this is one of them. So that needs to come off. So if you see, like, why is she all of a sudden using that? Because I opened a bottle, or I found an open bottle, rather. I didn't open it. I found it. It was open. And now the struggle is real to use up the glue. I'm nuts. What can I tell you? I have little issues. So we are going to put, does this one fit there? I think we should use the larger one. So we're going to put this one back down. I think this one should be here. And then we can put this one, I think we're going to put this one here, and the wee little tiny baby one. My Aunt Carol gave me these, by the way, if y'all are wondering where I got them. I don't know where they come from. My Aunt Carol did it. So there we have it. So I have these adorable little books. So that's number 2. And let's work with this one. No Tombow. The stickiness is what gets me with that. It's just sticky. And I already have tear tape on the back of this one as well. Not sure if I smoothed it down any, so we're going to give it the rub down. And I don't think we need the cap off of that right now either. I need to sweep the floor. Put this one in its rightful place. Like I said, I'm not doing the back. This is one that I already trimmed. So we need to stamp this with the just a note, and I'm going to stamp it in Evening Evergreen because this is close enough to Pretty Peacock. And it's already out here. I did the For You in this as well. It does work. Just a note. And I'm going to do like I did on that one, though you can't tell really. I'm going to brush a little on there. I'm going to even rub some on my typewriter, though I don't think it's going to make much of a difference here. So next I'm going to stick it in here, and I'm going to use my wee little bottle, turn it like that, put a little line of glue that way, and put some glue this way, and then we have just a note is all good and well there. We need some glue dots. I mean, dimensionals, glue dots. Silly me. Right here. Now we have this double one, because remember, we're trying to cover this not having the carriage. So I really could use minis. Give me a second. The minis. We need to get some out of this. I think just one is going to fit here, and the other is going to need a drop of glue up in this corner. There we go. This one is going to go maybe here. No, I kind of like it this way. I should have 4 of these, and now I only see 3. So there. Don't tell me it only has 3. I thought I had more. I'm missing some. Hold on. Here we go. I could just use, let's see what I have left here. Make it look like a whole bunch. There's a section of 3. I really just want another. I don't know why I want one up there in the middle of nowhere. Dilemma, dilemma, dilemma. I think we might just do a little stamping up there and we'll save those for later. So this one's going to come right here. Okay. Now we can do a little bit of stamping on this one in the Evening Evergreen. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's cute. That works. That does it. And that's all there is to it. That's lickety split quick, right? So we have our 3 little mini composition books for video number 25. Really cute. These are something that I can pass out. There's a couple of ladies that are really kind to me on the football team, and I think I will give these to them. So thanks for watching, everybody, and let's put some stickly glitter. Oh, rhinestones. My goodness, where did I put them? Let's see. Do we want to add those green ones? Will do. This is going to get stickly glitter glue first, because everything else has stickly glitter glue, but this one. All right, there's some stickly glitter glue, and we could do the clear ones, but that's really not what I want. I really like these with it, so we're just going to go with those. But the problem is where to stick them, right? Ha 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 ha. No. No, no, no. 1, 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So large, small, and medium. These are really adorable on here. So now we have some little bit of bling. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope to see you all again soon here in my Wonderland, right? Bye-bye for now, everyone.